Hey y'all, this is my Dead to Alive makeup routine. I've been feeling really low, so honestly, it's 7 minutes. If you don't want to get out of bed, literally one brush, you're gonna make yourself look alive. So I started with the Westman Atelier contour stick. I'm gonna link everything, all of the products down below. Um, yeah, I don't really know the names for all of them. I'm not a makeup girl. I am semi, but not fully, if you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna put this all over forehead, on the eyes, contour the nose a little bit, and the cheekbones. And this is the first step to looking alive. I first started struggling with my mental health when I was a teenager, and I'm technically not depressed or anxious diagnosed anymore, but I still have days when I don't feel the best. And recently, I've just been feeling low. I've been feeling sick, but also feeling emotionally under the weather. And it feels completely outside of my control. But now that I'm an adult and I have agency, I do slow down or try to slow down on those days. So, as you can see, I'm doing nothing. I'm seated on the couch doing my 5-minute makeup routine. I'm wearing a lingerie set so I feel pretty, and I did my hair. Not a full curly hair routine, but like, I made myself look good to feel good, okay? Do I feel that great? No. Do I feel better than I did? Sort of. Then I'm adding, I think this is the Refy highlighter. I love this highlighter, so don't come for me if the name's wrong. I'm gonna list everything later. And again, another one I'm putting all over my face. I feel so much all the time, and I think sometimes it gets exhausting, and I feel like you can see it in my face right now. To be fair, I also have not been sleeping because I've been overwhelmed. But that's a part of it. You know, I'm someone, I know not everyone's like this. Other people are really good at compartmentalization. I am not. Anything I feel emotionally shows up on my body, shows up on my face, shows up in my immune system. That is a large part of who I am, and it's, I think, growing up when I was younger, part of why I struggled so much with my mental health was because I felt like there was something wrong with me. And if there was one thing I wish I could have taught, I could teach younger people, and I wish I could have taught myself, was that it is a part of the human experience to feel. Some people feel a lot more, and that's okay. I've done years of therapy trying different modalities, and it wasn't until I did emotionally focused therapy when I learned that there is a differentiation in the capacity that everyone has to emote and feel emotions. Next, we're going in with the It Cosmetics blush. I literally go in with my finger. I've been using this a lot recently. It's a beautiful cream blush, like a very nice color that blends out smoothly and easily. So it's kind of been my daily go-to. Like I said, I have not been feeling well, and in general, I don't like wearing a lot of makeup unless I'm going out. I just feel like it doesn't look right on my skin personally. Like, I like a very glowy look, and if I use too much foundation or too much powder, my skin just isn't as radiant. And I like looking oily. That's me personally. I feel like it gives me a little shine, you know? Like, I don't know, I've been living life and I think it looks beautiful. So that's what I'm going for here. And I will say it does make you look alive. Next, we're going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. I need to get a new one. This thing rocks. I think I also like the Kosas one. And yeah, I've talked about it with a few of my friends. I think, you know, once you struggle with mental health, you meet other people who also struggle. And I think a lot of people do. And it's about having those open, honest conversations. And she also said that she wished she'd understood that it's okay to feel. There is a beautiful Rumi poem about how this human body is a guest house, and I highly recommend reading. And then anytime I'm overwhelmed or a friend is, I try to remind them that that is exactly what this experience is. That, like, if you are someone that feels a lot, and even if you aren't, if emotions are kind of unknown to you, learn to observe them, learn to identify them, and learn to feel them. Today, I'm just letting myself feel my emotions, and that is a privilege. Right now, I'm going in with the Hourglass concealer. I put little baby drops of this on my face because it is strong. It's great for going out. I love it as like a product to build. And in this instance, I put it in the corners of my nose, right under my eyes, and I blend that baby out. And I when I tell you I like barely touch my skin with it because it is a lot of product. And it blends out quite well. If I don't use that concealer, I do use the Kosas, particularly in the summer, because I like the Kosas formula for their concealer. Yeah. I'm getting close to the end, y'all. We're at 5 minutes now, and this is with me, like, stopping in between, and we're only using one brush, okay? You need only one brush. This brush has 2 ends. There's, like, a concealer end and a blending end. It is perfection. I've been using it every day. And yeah, I think I wanted to be honest about my emotional experience and about not always feeling great or beautiful and kind of using makeup as a way to come back to life. Right now I'm using the Urban Decay mascara. I generally use the YSL one, but I don't have any more, so we're using Urban Decay today. And I will say that is, I feel like there's a lot of commentary online about what makeup is and the negativities and whatever. I see it as an art form, and there have been many times over the past 10 years where it has helped revive me or helped me feel more comfortable going outside when I feel really low. Like, it helps me come back to life if I don't have the actual energy to make myself alive, because there's a difference in showcasing confidence in everyday life, and sometimes adding a little highlight or adding a little glow helps. And then I'm adding a NYX lip liner just like on my top lip and the bottom lip, again just to add a little oomph, we really tried hard and we didn't. I'm doing this from the couch, not even in a mirror, so if that tells you anything. You can add like a setting spray if you want. It's also not necessary. It will help it stay if you have anyone to see or anything to do. And that's everything. Life is beautiful and challenging, and it is a blessing to live this life. Bye, y'all. I hope this helps. One of my sad baddies, because that's me today. So I resonate. See y'all soon. Bye. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just showing off this look at this point. But the video is over. And yeah, also just noting, your bodies are neurodivergent and sad too. We all experience it. No one is safe.